Alright everyone, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Pokemon Black 2, and we really are getting to the very end of this game, and I think that's pretty cool. So, let's get into it, because in this episode, we are going to be doing the Victory Road, and like I mentioned in the last episode, this is one of my favorite Victory Roads of all time. I think the first really properly good one, so let's just jump straight into it. And if you've been enjoying this series so far, make sure you go ahead and hit that like button, and why don't you subscribe as well while you're at it. Because I actually realized we recently hit 550 subscribers, which is super cool, and we're really getting kind of high up there. And I am looking forward to, hopefully in the near future, especially with some of the videos that I'm trying to release, hopefully that kind of continues on a nice upward trajectory towards 1,000. So let's keep going with that. Anyway, we're going to start with our first battle of the day. So as it turns out, we actually are a little bit underleveled here, which probably is going to make it a little bit more interesting for viewing purposes, but is going to be frustrating for me in some of the battles, and also demonstrates I'm going to have to do some serious leveling up in between episodes of this one and when we actually go and face the Elite Four and Champion, as we now have some puzzles to do. Because you know, it's been forever since I've done this Elite Four and Victory Road, so I'm a little hazy on it, and I'm definitely interested. Right, you are gonna go up against Plume, I guess. I don't know. We got another trainer battle though. Alright, there we go, another battle done, and I was thinking during that battle, I was thinking about how it is a case of every single Elite Four up to this point, because we've been spoiled with good, or not good Elite Four, but Victory Roads, but we've been spoiled with good Elite Fours, man, I keep saying it. Good Victory Roads for a while, but it did take this was the first game where I was like, oh hey, you know, inside, outside bridges really felt like you were on your way to victory. But it was nice that this Victory Road isn't just a cave full of trainers, basically. Is kind of where I was going with that. I get the whole cave full of trainers thing, but it's not that interesting. This is a really interesting Victory Road. And I was thinking actually in that battle about some of the Elite Fours that, or not Elite Fours, but Victory Roads. I'm gonna just keep doing that, I guess. Mistaken two different words completely. But in terms of Victory Roads, if I remember correctly, is this an item? I kind of want the item. I don't want a battle, but I do want the item. I don't know how I got away with that. Alright. But yeah, I was just thinking about how, I think Gen 6, I think that is just a cave, but I can't quite remember off the top of my head. And then, but Gen 7's was quite cool, and I think the rest of them were all, well, Gen 8 didn't really have a Victory Road, I don't think. I think it was just a Victory train ride to the next area. I'd mentioned Gen 9, but I've never fully played through it, so... oh well. No, I can't really comment on that. What I can comment on is this game as a great Victory Road. Actually, it's kind of nice that there's a doctor here who can heal up, even though we've barely lost anything, but, you know, just because it's there, we might as well utilize it. I'm thinking there's going to be a lot of battles in this episode, so I wonder if I actually am going to have to use more than one song in the edit as I'm going through this, because that could be a possibility. I don't know if I will have to, but if I do, that would be actually kind of funny. And then which ones do I do? Anyway, we got another battle. Alright, there we go. And there's a lot, you know, of areas you can go in this Victory Road. I'm actually not even sure. I mean, obviously, I guess it's not like there's one single way to go, but I am surprised at just how many different areas there are, because you can kind of explore quite a bit. It seems like certain places you can kind of go take different paths, almost, but I don't know. Maybe there's more to do here. I mean, I know there's more to do here, because post-game stuff, but it's like, which way do we go? Do we go up? Do we go this way? What's here? Actually, I know exactly what's here. No, I don't know exactly what's here. I thought I knew exactly what's here. I have no idea. Let's see what is around here. I'm assuming this is just gonna completely take me back into like a circle. No, it's gonna take me... It's gonna take me to a hidden grotto. Is that the point of this entire thing? It's just a hidden grotto. Because if that's the case, that's... I mean, at least it's interesting, but... Is it just... No, there's a... What is this? Okay. I know this isn't the way to go, but why is that even, like... Why is there a forest in the Victory Road? I don't understand. Why is there so much of this game to discover? Why did they add that? People say, oh, the Gen 5 games were the first games that made Pokemon way too linear. You get to Victory Road, just go wherever you want, you'll find a new place that you've never explored once in the entire time you played the game. It's like, oh, okay, cool. And you'll probably never have needed to go there, either. Another factor of it. I do know that we need to go this way, and, yes, more boulder puzzles. Although this doesn't seem too complicated. There's an area that way. There's another area that way. There's a steel gem this way. Somehow we are supposed to get over there, so I think that's later. So let's see... Oh, now we need Flash, apparently. I don't think any of our Pokemon have Flash. So, I'm gonna assume that's the wrong way. I mean, it's probably the right way, actually, but we're gonna go this way instead. I do think Nosepass and Probopass have to go down as some of my least favorite Pokemon in all of Pokemon. It's just not... When has it ever been interesting to go up against one of those? Never. It just never. At least we're still near the doctor. It's like, we've been recording for another, like, 14 minutes since I last even battled this guy. It's like, yeah, we're still in the same area. Trying to figure out where to go. This is, I don't think this is the longest Victory Road. But I must say, it does kind of feel like that right now. Let's see, is this gonna take me to where I want to go? I think this is taking me to where I want to go. I'm gonna battle this guy. And there we go. So let's get this item. Ooh, max elixir, that's nice. And we can keep moving all the way up. I mean, I know that the, oh, alright. Another battle. I now see why so many people go for Embor in these games, because between the fire, rock, and fighting, yeah, it makes complete sense. Ooh, and a Dragon Fang's kind of cool. I know this. I believe there's a thing that's like blocking here. Or is there? Was Dragon Scale? No, why would you need two different types of dragon moves? I'm not sure. Is there anything down here? Yeah, there's Zoroark. Yeah, so that's where the Team Plasma base is. So that'll be a fun thing. Maybe that'll be the first thing we do, once defeating the Elite Four and Champion. That might be the thing we do first. Who knows? Then what's this way? Is this just like the... Yeah, this is just where you come out from that area. So I guess there's two ways you can go. And there's still more this way. I mean, I guess this is just a way down. We might as well do this extra battle. Why not? One thing I'm also going to have to do is I'm going to take a look at which Pokemon are going to be the best for the Elite Four to kind of make my team from there. I was going to catch his Violet out here, and I thought, you know, I don't think I need one. Anyway, let's go for this battle. You know, there's still a lot more, isn't there? There's a lot more. I really did think we were right at the end. In fact, you know what? I've made the mistake of healing too soon too many times. And wasting money. Now, I don't think we're there yet. I'm gonna heal up one Pokemon just in case, though. We'll heal up Solus. Because at least we've got Ethan and Riley who can help out with all of that. And let's continue onwards. And yeah, so this is basically the end. Wait up! I'll battle you before you take on the Pokemon League. The more Pokemon battles you have, the stronger you get, right? Alright, so we end up with a battle with Hugh, which I wasn't expecting, and I'm a little bit frustrated about that we're going through. Because I didn't think this was going to happen right now. We don't really have... Well, we actually do have something that can take on Unpheasant. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a Future Sight. And then I'm going to switch into Manny. Perfect, you've just wasted your turn. Good job, Hugh. Let's just think of it. Perfect, fits right into my strategy because I was going to switch out of Solus anyway. Might even heal up on Manny because of the Future Sight. Because I can, basically got a free turn. Depends how much Aerial Ace does. Yeah, that does enough, I'm going to heal up. I was thinking, is this really the end? And I knew I had a feeling I should heal up, but it is the end. But there was one more battle. We're just there only now. My goodness. That did a lot. Why Did that do so much to me? You know, I mean, I know it was a crit, but that did way too much damage for that attack. And he's gone for max potion. Well, that's fine. We're gonna go for a blizzard. It's kind of cool to see like some of the areas from the first games that are like blocked off. While I personally don't really understand every little reasoning for it, it is kind of interesting to see those areas. So, and like the changes between, you know, where we are and where we were. You know, I find all that kind of cool. So, and also, I'm realizing we're going to be using Ethan a lot in the post-game, just because of how useful. Ethan's just become an HM user completely, with maybe just slightly a very, very small amount of competitive usage, but not going to be a primary candidate on our team. So, and I am going to try and use some of the other Pokemon that we've had. Like, we haven't used Sludge once, and there is a reason for that. Moveset's not really where I want it, but that is a Pokemon that we are definitely going to be utilizing a little bit more. Especially in the post-game, I think, with some of the battles and the Pokemon World Tournament and all that sort of stuff. So, you know, some of our Pokemon are going to have their uses. I mean, I've kind of got potentially set up, like, 2 basically stall Pokemon, which is kind of... it's not that cool, really. I'm trying to think, should we give we'll give Ethan a run on Emboar. That should be fine, right? Should be fun enough. Let's go for it. I am wondering, like, what level are these guys gonna be? The Elite Four, because that's gonna be frustrating. See, I've gone for Rain Dance because if he goes for a fire move, it'll be damage halved, and so if we do have to go into Manny, then, which it looks like we might have to, then the fire damage is going to be not as bad, and we can just get off a nice Earthquake. He's going to go for Brick Break, though, isn't he? Now that I've said that. And I've made this more difficult for myself. Who knows? I mean, the alternative is Manny just one-shots Emboar. Scald! Interesting. It's not a one-shot, though. And we go for the Earthquake again, and we take out the Emboar. And that should be Hugh done. And we have defeated Hugh. Again. You're really something. Yeah, we are. Joey, thanks to you, I accomplished what I set out to do during my journey. I wish I could have shown you my little sister's huge smile. This is my thanks. Oh, Thunderbolt. That's actually pretty useful. I think you're really amazing, so become the champion. Get the proof that you're the trainer your Pokemon can be proud of. See you. Alright, well, there we go. We've got Hugh, and, yeah, we can enter in to the final stage of this game. We've made it to the Pokemon League. And I think it's going to be a very challenging Pokemon League. So if you're interested and excited for that, stay tuned to the next episode. Take care. Bye-bye.